Hey everybody, I'm El Presidente and welcome to Reflex Ball Training. Today we're going to be working on jabs and crosses. You're going to need a 5-pound weight and your reflex ball.
The 3-minute round with El Presidente.
Okay guys, hey, one quick pro tip. If you want to make sure that the ball's not always in your face, wear a flat build cap, wear it straightforward, and it kind of gives you like a little bit of a buffer rather than just being all up on your face and stuff. And I also want to say thank you to my man Rob for giving me the t-shirt, the Blow It Up t-shirt. He is the t-shirt sponsor of this workout. So today what we are doing a jab cross beginner style reflex ball training. And so what we want to do is, once again, we just want to give it a light tap. We want to give it a light tap. See how I'm doing that? I want you guys to all get used to this. Do not try to, get crazy with it and hitting it hard. I just want you guys to get the feel of it, because even this can be difficult, and you want to just get your timing down. Okay, so that is a jab. Now, if you notice, I have my right hand near my right cheek, and that is because I don't want to get punched in the face if I'm throwing a jab. You don't want to get punched, so you want to make sure that your right is protecting your face. You're keeping it really tight. You have good form. Your front foot should be pointed forward, as well as your face, your target, and you just want to tap, tap, tap. Okay, and then we're going to do a cross now. And you're going to have your left hand here, and you're going to be blocking, and you're going to just give it some taps, just like that. Okay, we're going to do these for 3 minutes each. That's why it's the 3-minute round. We do each one of these exercises for 3 minutes. I'm going to show you different variations, and then you can branch off and do them on your own. Okay, let's start the timer. We're just doing jabs. Simple jabs right there. It's just simple jabs right there. Just get in a rhythm, ladies and gentlemen. You're just tapping, tapping, tapping. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, and you're just going to tap. And yeah, you can let it go around everywhere because your target is moving. And you want to get used to that, okay? You want to be able to kind of like pivot, twist your hips, kind of just get a little bit of distance. Not too much distance from the ball, because if you do that, it's going to come back and whack you in the face. Right now, you're just getting your timing. And this is going to set you up for some really, really cool exercises later. But right now, we're just taking our time and we're learning this ball, because you want to get to know this ball. It's going to be your friend. You're going to be taking it to the park, just like I did, and people are going to wonder what you're doing, and they're not going to want to mess with you because you're bad. Okay, let's just face it. You're here right now. You're with me. You're trying to better yourself. And why I like this reflex ball is because if you punch a body bag, a punching bag, that can really hurt your wrists, man. Like after a while, if you punch that sucker hard enough, it starts to shock your wrists. And if you're not a really trained well in boxing, like everybody, like there's a small fraction of boxers that are doing it right, but everybody else is just whacking this punching bag and hurting their wrists, you can really hurt yourself in the future, and it leads to aches and pains and stuff. So that's why I really love this reflex ball, is that I can punch through, I can punch the sucker as hard as I want, and there's no ramifications, there's no hurting, and it also puts your heart rate like at 125 beats per minute. It's so cool. So just keep punching it, okay, and we're punching. Listen to that beat, ha, 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 ta, 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 ta. Now, if you want to go slower, you can go slower. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. You can even go as slow as that. You just really have to start getting your timing down. And as you get more and more comfortable, you can have the ball go out even farther. So, don't let that hand drop. Keep it close to your face, okay? Always have one of your hands blocking your face, no matter how and we'll get there. I'm going to show you guys how to punch and switch hands to block the face, but right now all we're doing is just getting this ball going. Nice little punches, beginner. Nice punches. Whack this sucker. I don't know, you could think about somebody who's done you wrong, and that's their face. Oh wait, nope. Boom! That was 3 minutes. How easy was that? Okay guys, now we're going to do crosses. We're going to do crosses. So follow with me. You got your left hand near your face, and now you're going to just tap with your right. Okay? Right foot forward. You got your hand blocking, and just giving taps, giving taps, giving taps, giving taps. Just getting the feel of this ball. This is your cross, okay? We call this a 2. Okay, that jab was a 1. This is a 2. Okay? Now 1, 2. This is classic boxing. 1, 2. This is a cross. My favorite boxer right now. Golly, there's so many cool boxers out there. But I mean, it's obviously Canelo Alvarez. He's the dopest. Got just that awesome defense, and that was one of my inspirations for doing reflex ball training, is that the guy has mastered the art of defense, and there's 2 ways you can avoid getting punched, and that is to block it, or you can dodge it. You can avert it, duck, whatever you got to do, but those are the 2 ways. Or you can catch it to the face and hope to God that you don't get knocked out, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to train on this reflex ball. You guys are going to be awesome. You're going to feel way more confident. Listen, I can tell you this. Nobody is doing reflex ball training. They should be, because this gives you a real good, accurate representation of what can happen in a fight. Because this ball, it punches back, man. And then you start to learn how to avoid it, too. You start seeing the punches come from a mile away. It's almost like you're the Matrix, right? Of course, I say all this. I don't know. Some dude tries to step to me. They're going to be like, hey, I want to check your reflex ball coordination, and hey, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let the guns go. I've actually named my guns. I call my gun on the left here a Smith & Wesson. Oof. And the gun that I'm using right now, I call that one a Colt 40 right. Boom! So Smith & Wesson and a Colt 40 right. We're just tapping along, ladies and gentlemen. Tapping along. We're not getting anything fancy, okay? We are just getting rhythm. And some of you may be wondering, do I need to wear the hand wraps that you have? For me, it's just straight comfort, okay? If you hit this thing enough, I don't know, you might get blisters, but I don't want to find out. So I like to wear the hand wraps. And I am not an expert in hand wrapping, so you might need to YouTube that lesson. I might give a little lesson on hand wrapping later, but you know, just do whatever feels comfortable, man. You guys are just getting started. You don't got to beat yourself up. All right. Okay, let's add some footwork in there now. We are going to have our left foot facing forward with our right foot back, and we're just going to give little jabs and move it to the left. Move it to the left. Moving it to my left. Moving it, and you're just hitting. Okay, now on the way back, you're going to use this foot to lead, okay? Leading and leading, and you're just punching, okay? Guys, this is a difficult exercise, so don't beat yourself up if you cannot get it right away, okay? If you need to go back and master just the art of jabbing, please do it, but we're adding footwork in here now. And the reason why you want to do this is because if you lead, see how I'm leading with my my left foot right here? If it was to not lead and I want to go this way, this is what happens. You cross over, and when you're like that, you're off balance, so you can get punched in the face. And you don't want to get punched in the face. If you're going to get punched in the face, get punched in the face like this. But if you're off balance, that's not good. So you want to have your feet never cross, okay? So once again, just like that, okay? Once again, just like that. So don't ever let your feet cross. And if you need to turn around, you do a turnaround like this, okay? You always plant and then let that other foot go around, okay? But we're not there yet. But I'm just showing you, okay? We're going to the side. Just everybody go to your place. See how difficult it is? And I mean, I'm pretty good at this, and it's difficult. That's why you got to be, everything's got to be firing on all cylinders. You got to have your beat. You got to have your footwork down. And you can change it. I mean, hey, listen, you can do your own thing, but you just need to be able to, like, make sure you have the footwork down, ladies and gentlemen. You can go a little bit to the left, and then you can come back to the right. But you want to keep moving, okay? You want to keep moving. You don't ever want to let your aggressor time you out. You don't want to be backed into a corner. You want to be moving. You want to be making all of this, because chances are you might be more in shape than your aggressor, and that alone can help you win fights, man. You just hug up with that guy, or that dude's going to come at you and he's going to be throwing all these punches, and a lot of times they tire out, and that's when you leave them. That's when they leave themselves vulnerable. And that's when you come in with the jab, and then a cross, and then boom. Your footwork is what's going to be what saves you. I mean, look at the great. Look at Canelo. Look at Muhammad Ali. They mastered footwork. This is basic, guys. If you can't get your footwork down, it's going to be bad news bears whenever you do box in the ring. Okay? So again, we are just punching it. Okay, guys, what we're going to do next is the same exercise, but only with the right cross. So make sure you have your left hand near your left cheek, because you want to block it. And here we go, doing it again. Okay? Just watch my feet. Watch my feet. There you go. Wow. See? It's difficult. You never know why you might need to move or step to the left and give a cross, right? Because if you're right-handed, that's your power punch, right? So you might need to step out of the way and then deliver it, Like, for example, sometimes you might have the assailant in your hand, and then boom, you move to the side like that because you block like that. So that's why you want to make sure you have these steps down. It needs to be all second nature, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest boxers have the best footwork. Okay? So you want to just get that down. Get that down. Go to your place. Don't get frustrated, okay? This is also going to test your patience, because some of y'all are going to get mad and you're going to want to quit, but don't do that. That's what happens in a fight, man. Sometimes people just get so mad they don't even know what they're doing. They just start throwing all these wild punches, and they think that that's what's going to win them the fight. No, man. Best fighters are prepared, and then they avoid the punches, man. So, I mean, listen, before even a first punch is thrown, you should be walking around wherever your assailant may be. Let's say you're in the street. You better walk a mile before you even start to fight this person. Avoid it. You want to tire them out. And then when they come in, you just start boxing. Now, word to the wise. If you fight a southpaw, that means that their left foot will be pointed at you. Like it's different whenever you fight a southpaw, which is a left-handed fighter. They can easily step on your foot and then deliver a shot. And you can't move. You're trying to move out of the way, but they got you by the foot. So then with their jab, they just keep on coming at you, and they can come at you with a cross, and there's nothing you can do. So this is why you really got to master that footwork, man. And I'm giving you guys these tips because these aren't things that you guys think about, in the situation. So we're just keeping this hand there, keeping this hand there, keeping this hand there. And then you just come back again. Come back again. Tap, and then you just bring it back again. Bringing it back again. Get that beat going. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, guys, last exercise, I have a 5-pound weight that I'm using on my right hand. And again, I'm just going to jab. And what this is going to do is just going to muscle memory, baby. Muscle memory. Because you want to block that face. I can't tell you how important it is to block the face. You guys are going to start seeing that people drop their hands far too much when they are tired. And that leaves them vulnerable. And that's when you come in and you punch them. That's what this reflex ball is for. Is to show you those vulnerabilities, expose those vulnerabilities. You want to make sure that you know, you're doing what you can. Man, I love this ball because you can like keep it in your desk. If you want to just let out some anger or any stress that you might have, man, I just go at this sucker. I can go at this sucker all day. It's the funnest thing. I get why a dog likes a ball now. Like, I love this ball. Just being a little silly. Again, you're just getting your timing down, all right? We're just getting the timing down. Okay? Don't want to go out of frame. And your eyes are always forward. Eyes are always forward. See how I'm concentrating? I guess I could kind of look at you too. Look. Huh. You want to look up top, you know. I'm not perfect, guys. But we are going to get through this journey together because I know that you're all interested in this thing and I could throw it down. I could throw it down. Shout out to my man Big Rob for making this t-shirt, blowing it up. Hashtag blowing it up. You should check him out. He likes to work out and make t-shirts. So if you can, hit him up for a t-shirt. Okay, guys, keep it going, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love boxing. I hope you like boxing too. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite boxers here in a second. We're going to do this, and then we're going to switch. And I'm going to be talking about Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders, King Ryan, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. Golly, there's so many awesome boxers out there. Oh my, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, my boy Andy Ruiz, man, that dude is just, man, that dude's dope. El Mexicano Rocky. So one thing, guys, is that when you see me stop and bring it back, that moves, it's going to move that foot again, okay? All right, guys, last exercise. Put your left hand up with the 5-pound weight, and we're just going to hit that cross again. Here we go. Okay, last exercise. Last exercise. So on May 1st, Andy Ruiz is going to be boxing, coming back into the ring. And also that night, my boy Omar Figueroa, La Pantarita, he's going to be fighting. He's from Weslaco, Texas. That's where I'm from. So is his brother, Brandon the Heartbreaker Figueroa. Them dudes are pretty cold, man. Dudes are pretty cold. And so anyhow, they're going to be there in the crowd when Andy Ruiz throws down. I like Andy Ruiz, man. I saw him on April 20th in, I think, 2019 or 2018. No, yeah, 2018. And I forgot what German cat he was fighting, but the dude had only lost one time, and he lost in a decision. Hey, that dude was bad, man. So I am by no means surprised that he won against Anthony Joshua. That guy is relentless, okay, and all that. He lost a lot of weight too, man. Anxious to see, what that Canelo camp, Eri Reynoso, training him along with Golden Boy. Can't wait to see that fight. Also, King Ryan, man, Ryan Garcia. He's coming up, man. Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders. I'm really looking forward to that fight, even though we all know that Canelo's going to put Billy Joe Saunders to sleep. Don't question me. Dude, there's nobody like Canelo. Canelo's the best. Okay, I will address all the haters. Teofimo Lopez, congrats to him for defeating Lomachenko, because I was all about Lomachenko. I was on the Lomachenko train. I had to eat crow after that fight, and that stunk, But hey, that's how boxing go. And there's a new breed of boxers, and I cannot wait for all of them to fight Earl Spence. You know, he looked really good when he fought, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank, but he looked really good. That's what happens also, guys. You start to get tired, you may not think right. So that's why you want to get this stamina up, man, because when you're in a boxing match, oh my God, your feet is the first thing that goes. I'll be honest, I did boxing, and man, your legs, oh my God, they get so jelly, okay? You're like, where did my legs go? So this is just going to help you guys even more, okay? Once again, you're just getting your fundamentals down. All right, guys, I'm El Presidente. I hope you guys had a great time. Join me again for some more Reflex Ball Training. I'll see you guys next time. Hasta la. Peace out.